Okay, it's looking a little more blended now, thankfully. Let's try and get a little more liquid here. Let's just put it down. Roll it around. There might be some lumps, but yeah, I'm not really planning on doing anything major with this, so I might be able to get away with it. We'll see. Maybe we can go for another round of flattening. Flatten this. Flatten it out and then roll it and then twist it. Mikazuki, I'm using Tamiya Extra Thin Cement with a brush applicator. I find it very good. Actually, yeah, I've been watching some Gunpla building streams or YouTube videos, and it seems like a lot of people use that, and it seems really great. You kind of just brush. You can brush that, like a very thin line of it in between the gaps if the gap isn't too big, and it can kind of fuse the gap together, and you don't need to use any kind of filler, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that might be something I need to pick up too. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Have you worked with any resin at all, Mikazuki? Any Forge World stuff? I know that resin doesn't take to cement glue, so and people have to use super glue. I haven't worked with too much resin. Any model shops that sell it, yeah. Yeah, you need super glue for resin, yeah. So this is looking closer to how I want it, so that's good. I feel like there will be some grain, and it's actually getting very soft now too, which is good. It's getting to the point where I can work with it. Took a while to get to this point, sheesh. But yeah, if I ever want to do some real sculpting with something where this, like the surface is going to be, like the end product needs to be very clean and nice, I would definitely need to purchase some new green stuff, because this stuff is old. I'm just gonna do this again and try and mix it up that way. I found that was kind of effective. And for anyone watching now or in the future that isn't fully aware of working with the green stuff, this stuff is an irritant. It is toxic, so should be you should wash your hands thoroughly. Ideally, I should be wearing gloves, but I actually don't have the right kind of gloves. I have like really loose fitting gloves, which I tried to work with while messing around with green stuff, and it didn't really work. So you need like the really tight fitting surgical gloves. Just wash your hands thoroughly after you're done. Just do that. And this is the only reason I'm doing this, is to help break down the blue part of the green stuff, because I can tell that the blue part is a little hard. Mikazuki, I was looking at the Forge World Basilisk, but nah, I'm too lazy to scrub all that plastic. Yeah, there's a lot of cleaning involved with resin, right? And just a lot of preparation in general. I don't know if you watch any of those YouTubers like Midwinter Minis or Squidmar, Age of Squidmar. They both bought like really big ass Forge World kits lately. Age of Squidmar, he bought the Tau, whatever it's called. It's the gigantic Tau vehicle. And and yeah, it just requires so much work to clean the parts, all of that stuff. And same thing with the guy from Midwinter Minis. He got like the big Titan, I forget what it's called, like Warlord Titan or something, and he just had to do so much cleaning and preparation to get it to a point where it was good. Alright, so here we are. We are ready to actually use some of this green stuff. Just gonna fill in this gap here. And man, you know what? I had sculpting tools, but they're somewhere else. They're packed away, so I can't use my sculpting tools that I would normally use. And there you go. Actually, that even just that right there looks a lot better than how it was originally. So, and that was really fast. So nice. We'll just let that be. This one here, I feel like I can almost get away with it. So maybe we'll just leave that alone. And over here, this it's quite drastic. The alignment of the elbow to the torso. So got to do some fixing up there. Mikazuki, yeah, Midwinter has the Warlord Titan, and Squidmar bought the Tau Manta. Yeah, and then Squidmar he cut it up. Like he got the Tau Manta and then just hacked it apart. I was like, wow. But I think it's gonna look really nice in the end. So the diorama that he has planned. Pete the Wargamer does a good conversion work on YouTube. Oh, okay. I actually, I think I've watched some of his stuff, but I'll take a look again. It sounds interesting. Again, I'm not a big converter guy, but I like seeing what people do, and I'd like to get better at converting. I'd like to get better at that. So there we go. That doesn't look super amazing, but it's better than what was there before, as I said. Because you want to convert a basilisk. I just use my plastic card. Oh, if you want to make one, you just use plastic card. Are you very experienced in using plastic card? That's another thing I've been watching videos of recently. Not for Warhammer, but making customizations to gunpla kits using plastic cards, styrene sheets, or what they call pla plate. I was like, what is it called? Gunplate? No, it's pla plate. Okay, right there. Sculpting tools. Be good to have. Yeah, this looks a little awkward. I wonder if I should maybe use like roll out a sheet of green stuff and kind of make like a flowing kind of sleeve thing. I don't know. I've used it before, but only for small details. Oh, plastic card. Yeah, I know. I bought some plastic card and tried to make stuff with it, but yeah, I just didn't really. I couldn't really envision what it was I wanted to make in plastic card. It was just like, I don't know. It takes planning, and I didn't actually have a good plan, so yeah, it didn't really work out. But that would be cool to try and do. Is like, yeah, because people make some amazing stuff with plastic card or styrene sheets. People have made some amazing stuff. So long as you have a plan in mind. It's really cool. Okay, let's get this in. And let that glue. Let's change up our tunage. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a matter of patience too. Sometimes I feel like I don't have the patience to really take the time to get the best out of plastic art or whatever. Alright. That's gluing. Let's take another look at this and see if we can kind of smooth things out. This is just a brush without any bristles anymore. And I'm using this to sculpt or push in and work out the green stuff. Not really looking to do like a super amazing job. I just want to get it looking a little better than it was, or it was previously. And we can actually let that dry a bit. Like, this stuff takes a good long while to dry, so you can kind of work with it for a while. And it might even be useful to let it dry just a little bit, and then you can kind of work it. It becomes like a different kind of feeling to work with, and it might be easier depending on what you want to do with it. Especially if like you want to sand it down or something. But that is gonna be like I think we'll just leave it at that for this guy. I could actually stand to cut away now. Like I could actually kind of do a cut here, because the shoulders have been reshaped, but we'll just leave it for now, and any cutting will happen after. This one's a really good one. This is a good fill, and it looks fine. And again, I feel like I could probably cut away just a bit here, but we'll wait. We'll wait till the green stuff dries, probably even 24 hours. And I'll cut away at that. And over here, this is like not an amazing connection. Like it looks a little wonky, but I think we'll just leave that there. We'll just leave it. And yeah, I can see that there's a bit of a hard edge here. Try and just do some cutting. Gonna reshape it with cutting. Maybe even some filing down. And again, this is a little awkward, but for the most part, it looks okay. Alright. Let's take a look at the heads. Are the heads... I feel like the heads here have a bit of a nub mark that I can kind of fix. So let me do that. And then we're actually close to wrapping things up today. A lot of cleaning of parts, but this is the next, these are the next things, the next project, I guess, for the Eldar. Finish the Guardians, just about finished the anti-grav platform. So now it's time to move on to something else, and this is the something else. Okay. Oh, the other ones don't have a helmet, so it's not necessary. I've got this tiny little sanding thing that I made. No painting today. I actually I set up my wet palette. I got that ready, and then I ended up not painting. But yeah, these are the steps you need to take so that when you actually end up painting, it's gonna look good. I think I can finish these within the month. Well, just these three? Possibly. I think so. If you're just talking about these three, I think I could do that. Uh, the question is, can I... Oh, wait, hold on a second. I was thinking that I had a full month to do these, but within this month of February, and we're already at the 11th, that's a little trickier, but uh, it also depends on what kind of details am I going to add to the canopy or the this part here, because it's such a smooth surface that it's kind of begging for something to be done to it. And I feel like I need to do something, but I don't know exactly what. So I'm gonna have to do some research online and see what people have done. I'm not looking to paint like a picture here, because I know people have done that, but yeah, I want to do something. Something. Okay. Yeah, so we can kind of smooth this out. Smooth it out, reshape it. As far as just these three go, I think it's possible. But if yeah, if all the other things like the graph tank and all that, nah, definitely not. And yeah, I was gonna look through my brushes because I need to get a bigger brush, and I'm pretty sure I have a big brush in my painting collection of brushes, my artsy fartsy collection. Oh, it's cutting into this guy's head. Smooth it out, smooth it out. Smooth head. It's a smooth brain. Oh yeah, I noticed that there's a nub mark on the backpack here. It's gonna be kind of hard to get to it. Let's see if I can get to that. Mikazuki, you're gonna sleep. You're tired. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good chat with some sculpting techniques. Appreciate it. Have a good rest. I'm just about ready to wrap things up myself. I just noticed that there's some mold lines here that I want to get rid of. It's something that I'll probably have to take another pass at with my off stream maybe. Oh, by the way, I've also taken to wearing a mask while I'm filing and sanding things down, just to ensure that I'm not breathing in anything. But while I'm streaming, I haven't done that because I need to talk, I guess. But yeah, I just wear a mask while I do this stuff normally. If it was resin, that's definitely something you need to do, is wear a mask, but if it's just polystyrene, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. But at least if yeah, this is one of those things where if I didn't stream, I probably never would have gotten around to doing this, you know? And I probably would have done a crappier job too. If it was just me, I'd just be like, bah, whatever, let's just do it. Let's not even bother with this stuff. And then it affects like the end product. But yeah, I think streaming kind of helps me stay honest, I guess, in a sense. And yeah, we're just about done. About cleaning up this part here, getting it smooth, and it's a little wet actually. Kind of accidentally got wet, and that helps too. That helps um, with the dust. Like there'll be less dust. Oh, see, I've got all this green stuff. I didn't even need all this stuff. But it is usable, and it'll stay usable for a while, for like 20, 12 hours, 10 hours, 5 hours. But I guess I'll have to think of something else to fill in with this before it dries, because I've got more than I need. But yeah, we cleaned up these guys and my grav tank, and then we filled in the gaps. So not bad, not bad session. Maybe not too glamorous as painting, but at least we got that done. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me, guys. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Bacon, maybe the security mech can use some. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, so I'll think about that. Oh, you know what? You're super right, because I wanted to sculpt more bags, more baggage. There's like these little luggage things and stuff like that. I wanted to sculpt more of those to make it look like, he's like a traveler or something. So maybe I can do that with this. Good, good thing you mentioned that, because I totally would have forgotten. But yeah, I can let this stay. Actually, let's just put it in a dish and fill some water. Maybe that'll help it not be dry. We'll just do that. And then I'll come back to this later in the evening and finish that off. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me, guys. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. GG, thanks for everyone stopping by. Catch you guys later.